Make sure my audio is working. My audio. Okay. Today we're gonna be going over how to get probate leads for free and how to contact them and everything. So we just closed like a probate deal. We made 6,500 bucks, small deal. But I just want to show you how you can get probate leads for free and where to get them and how to contact them. Okay, so that's what we're going to be going over in today's training. Hope you guys are all well. We've been away for a couple weeks because I had a couple funerals in Chicago and a couple weddings to go to, so we were pretty busy the last couple weeks. But we are back and we are trying to help you close more deals and we'll get started here. So if you need help or support, reach out to me, call, text, email. If you're a member, you got unlimited support. You can jump on as many calls with us or emails with me or Zoom, you need to do Zoom calls. Um, you need to do a Zoom call every week or you need helps, need accountability, we can help you no matter what, right? So jump on as if you are a member, you got that's unlimited. We're here to support you and help you. Today's training, I'm going to be going over probate. So we just closed a probate deal in Illinois, and we just got this $6,500 check in the mail, and it was from the same thing I'm going to show you. So we're going to go over how to get the list for free using PropWire, and then how to use also X leads, how to contact the leads, and for those of you guys that don't have like X leads where they're already skip traced, we're going to be giving away the list for you just to a few people. The first few people that reach out to me, we'll give it to you. Okay. So first things first. So propwire.com is free, right? So propwire, PROP wire.com. You can just go to your city, your zip code, your county, however you want to search. So I'm gonna go to Cook County, Illinois. And then we're gonna go to lead types and we're gonna go to it's called pre-probate. So these leads, some of them are actual probate, some of them are not. So this is called pre-probate leads. So if you click on it here, it says houses where an owner actually recently passed away. They often turn into probates with new owners who don't maintain them. So um, you'll see here, look at that, 31,000 leads. People that just passed away that owned a property, right? So, and of course, people are unfortunately passing away every single day. This is part of life, right? And life is short. So, um, these leads are always going to be a lot. There are always going to be a lot of people passing away that own a property, right? And it's never going to end. And unfortunately, you're gonna have more and more, right? So this lead source will never end, which is great, right? Um, so these are the leads, 31,000 leads. So yesterday we went over, if you missed it, we went over how to get the code violations list in Best Chicago Wholesale Deals Live and how to get it for free directly from the city of Chicago. And there was about 817,000 leads that you can call that were on the code violation list, which is insane amount of leads, right? And this is also an insane amount of leads, 31,000 potential probates inside of Cook County, Illinois, which is a massive amount of leads. So PropWire is free. You're going to click on it. You're going to go to owner, and then we have the owner's name. We have their address. So if you have their name and their address, that's what you need. You're gonna go to True People search, and you can just copy paste the name and also the city address where they live. And you're gonna see Scott right here, his name, and you're gonna see phone numbers, emails, um, of the person, right? So you're gonna contact these leads, right? We're gonna contact these leads, call, text, email, um, and we're gonna see if we can get a deal off of this, right? And these people passed away, so it might be a good idea to mail it too, right? So the um if an actual like the probate has finished, the deed transferred to the maybe the son or the daughter, maybe the deed's already transferred, then yeah, the owner will show up as the actual person that inherited the property. So maybe this person could be the actual son that inherited the property, or a lot of times it could be the person that passed away. And of course you're not gonna get a hold of that person, right? So this is a great list to that we would mail, like you'll send a direct mail. And how do you do that? You can download this list for free, all of it. You can download this entire list. Sorry, I went to the wrong page. And we like to use yellow letter HQ. Um, and you're basically gonna shop for like a postcard or a letter. Letters are more expensive. Postcards are cheaper, so you may want to go with postcards. And you're gonna select the postcard that you want. You see there's a tons of different postcards that you can use. So you're gonna find one that maybe matches what you want. And they're all the same. They're all like, cash offer for your home or more investors looking to buy properties. Um, and you're gonna just basically pay for it, the quantity, the amount, and then you're gonna send them the list and they're gonna mail it for you. So this is a great list to mail as well. So if you're looking to do cold calling, texting, emailing, if you're not getting a hold of that person, it's good to just shoot them send them a mailer in the mail, right? Just send a piece of letter, right? So, and you can do that one by one if you don't have the funds to pay for a bulk amount, or you can do it uh paying a service where they send it for you, right? When I actually started, we had was a list, um, and we actually had to send a direct mail. We had no means of skip tracing, calling them, texting them, so we had to send direct mail, right? So that's a great strategy. I mean, I that's how I got started. That's how I got a bunch of deals. I would just make it a goal of sending like 30 mailers out a day, 40 mailers out a day. And I put the postage stamp on myself, wrote the address myself to the owner, and yeah, I got lots of deals from that. So that works. That's always going to work. But of course it's more expensive. You got to pay for postage, you got to pay for the letters, you got to pay for the ink, the printer ink, and all that, right? Of course, it's cheaper to call, text, and email. And but there's going to be some deals. There's going to be some owners that, again, like I said, it's a probate. Someone passed away, so you're not going to be able to get a hold of them. So the best thing to do is maybe send a letter, right? So that's the free way. You're going to use PropWire and True People Search, and then you can use Google Voice to call them. And then inside of X Leads, I think it's only the middle plan or the most expensive plan. They have probate, like the actual probate. It's not pre-probate or potentially probate, but it's actual like the real probate, right? Let me see if I can quit something. So if you go to leads inside of X Leads here, oh, I should put keep me log. I'm just gonna type in Cook County, Illinois, and then I'm gonna go to, get rid of this, filters, and then you're gonna go to lien information. So you go to lien information and you get deceased probate. So this is actual a real, actual probate list. It's not potential. Like you see that there's only 7,400 in Cook County. And then there was 31,000 in PropWire, where is potential probate. It's not a for sure probate, right? So these are like actual probates where someone passed away. They have a property where it actually um is going through the probate process, which depending on circumstances, right, could take a long time. Like probates are could be a little difficult. Like if you have, let's say you have like five or six siblings and you can't even get a hold of three of them, you don't even know where they're at, you're gonna have to go through the probate court, right? Like, because if a father passed away and he has five or six kids, they all have to sign off on it. They all have to agree on the sales price. They all have to sign the contract. And a lot of times it goes into like a trust where there's like three, four people on the trust that have to sign. So we get to kind of figure out, they could be tricky, but it's easy if one, all the siblings agree, all the siblings sign off on it, all the siblings agree on the price. It's hard if like you can't find one of the siblings, you can't find one of their children, you can't or one of them is not agreeing to sell, one of them is not agreeing to the price. In those situations, it has to go through like the court process, right? But if everyone agrees, that to sell at this price, everyone signs off on it. Typically, you're not going to have to go through court to battle it out, right? But if someone's not agreeing, then of course there's the owner or the siblings, um if the person that passed away had a usually they have a will, or let's say the property's in a trust or something, then there's directions on, it's easier, right? Whereas versus someone didn't have a will, which most people don't have a will, they don't have it in a trust or anything. They didn't plan their death. In those situations, all the children of that person need to agree, right? Or if there's a spouse involved that's still alive, the spouse gets the property and needs to agree, right? So here inside of X leads, we have 7,434. And what's cool about these are I can start calling them right now. Like they're already skip traced, right? So this is Glenwood, Illinois, an actual real probate lead. And look at that. We have their numbers, we have their emails. So we just start calling them, right? So I can just start calling one by one right now. And what's cool about this is like, yeah, you should do, if you have X leads, you should do a campaign, download them all, put them in the system where it's going to automatically contact them for you, text them for you. And then at the same time, you could be inside of here while those campaigns are going on. You could be inside of here calling them yourself, right? Like I'm standing, like you should have this, if you have this, you should have an app, right? Like on your phone, you get the app on your phone. And then while you're, you know, standing in line at the grocery store, I'm gonna go to leads, go to probate, and I'm gonna start texting these people, right? With I have Google Voice on a Google Voice app on on my cell phone, and I'm texting these people while I'm wasting time doing nothing, right? Rather than um just wasting time, right? Like you can be grinding and working at the same time you're doing, you would be wasting time, like you're on the toilet or something, right? Let me text a couple of people while I'm on here, right? So that's the kind of uh persistence that you need. You need, yeah, do campaigns, have campaigns going out, but at the same time you're consistently calling, texting, emailing people, seeing if they want to sell their house, and you're doing that nonstop, like as many times as possible, of course, because the more leads you contact, the more deals you're going to get, right? So again, probate list, you just put in your city, your county, your state, your zip code. You go to filters, and then you're gonna go to, it's kind of hidden, like lien information, and right here, deceased probate. So it's not gonna be in the filters up here with all the different lead types. It'll be all the way in the bottom, in the middle, like under lead information, deceased probate. Okay. So if you want just the probate list, that's it right there. And there's like I said, 7,400 just in Cook County alone. That's just Cook County, right? You got the whole country, the whole United States to contact, right? So um if you guys want the skip trace list and you don't have X leads, I can give it away for free, and it's only going to just be a few people. So just reach out to me. I would say just shoot us an email with say I want this the probate list for free, and we'll send it to you. And again, I'm not going to send it to like 100 people. It's just going to be like a few, maybe two or three people. So if you want it already skip trace with phone numbers, so you don't have to do the one by one with PropWire, reach out to me, and we'll send it to you. And of course, if you get a deal, send it our way. See if we can potentially do a deal, partner on the deal with you, right? Of course. And when you're doing these filters, you can, if the list is too big, like let's say you got this 7,000 lists, and that's too big for you to contact, you can filter it by I only want single family, I only want condo, whatever you want. So let's say I just want single family, I don't want any other list, just to make it smaller. So I can do that where you sell that. So it went down by 2,000 leads, right? Um, hey David, got your message. Yeah, send us an email. So our my team can reply back to you with the list. Okay. So you can sort this down. Like let's say it's too big for you. I want to just do single family. I want 3 bedrooms only and higher. A lot of investors don't do like 2 bedrooms, so you want 3 bedrooms higher. Maybe you want someone that owned it for, more than a certain amount of time frame. So you can sort it down, make it smaller so it's not so big where you have to, you know, use 7,000 leads, right? And then you can even, if you want a really niche list, like let's say a super niche list was small that is probably going to be really motivated to sell. Um, you can do like probate and then stack it, meaning that he's in probate and he's also in foreclosure, right? So that is a pretty super motivated list. And there's only 65, right? So these 65 people are probably like, yeah, I need to sell like n now, right? Because I haven't paid my mortgage, the property's in pre-foreclosure, and I just inherited this thing, so I can't make these payments, right? So this is going to be so stacking a list. Let's say you're short on time, I got a couple hours to make some calls, stack the list, right? Do probate with pre-foreclosure, do probate with a vacant property, right? The property is vacant. Do probate with free and clear could be one. So you can stack it, right? And if you want to stack it, you want to do um with let me remove the probate really quick. And if you want to stack, like you can stack multiple things. I hit match right here, match all selected. I can do it's in pre-foreclosure and it's also an absentee owner at the same time. So when you stack a list like that, you have like two factors that it will make the list more motivated, meaning that it's going to be smaller, but the people that you're contacting are probably going to be more motivated to sell, right? Like if I'm stacking the list, right? So it's vacant, it's potentially inherited, and it's in pre-foreclosure. There's only three, right? So it's in pre-foreclosure, it's potentially inherited, and it's vacant. There's only three leads. So these three leads are probably going to be like super motivated, right? Like really motivated. So let's click on this, and there's a way that you can set up like Google Voice. You just click on it, then your Google Voice goes off. I think it's like a Google Chrome extension. I haven't done that yet, but let's go to Google Voice, and let me use my other phone. I got like six or seven different Google Voice numbers, so I'm gonna use the one for sellers. So let's see if we can get this guy on the phone. This guy's name is, oh, it's a woman, Margarita Armenta. Yeah, you're gonna call. I'm gonna
Hello?
call. Hi, I'm looking for
Hello?
Margarita.
No, no margarita here.
Are you? No Margarita. So, I could have said a property address. 2231 South Troy. Something like that. So he just hung up on me, so I shot him a text. Yeah, call, text, email, all these numbers. I would, if you're doing one by one, like I'm showing now, I would just use, of course, Gemini or to, um, ChatGPT to create messages for you. Create 10 different messages for me. Send texts and emails. We are investors looking to buy properties, sending sending messages to homeowners, something like that. And then it'll create like 10 different messages, and you can just copy paste it. So you see that. And of course, you got to read it. All right, read it. Make sure it makes sense. Oh, so this guy just responded. He said, "Go f yourself. Have a nice day." Nice. So you're gonna get a lot of that, right? That's gonna be normal. So don't let that bother you, right? That's just normal. If you're out there trying to cold call and text and all that stuff, you're gonna get a lot of people cursing you out. It's just part of the process, right? So I'm gonna email. Yeah, I got a couple of emails here. You can copy and paste all their emails um into one. I don't have an issue with that. I put the property address in the subject line. I'm gonna put the address in here. I sent you a note last week regarding your home. I know you're busy. I want to make sure you got my offer for a quick cash sale. Didn't get buried in your inbox. If now isn't the right time. So I mean, if you didn't send a postcard or anything, you may not want to send that. Um, but you can edit this thing. So even now isn't the right time. I appreciate a quick text to let me know if you like me to stop sending messages regarding. I sent you a note list. I'm just gonna put regarding your home at 2231. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to see if you're interested. Offer. even if now isn't the right time. I appreciate a quick message to let me know if you'd like me to stop. Then put your number, right? Put your name, your phone number. Of course, you want them to call you, text you, email you. So message sent. Um, the same thing in Google Voice. In Google Voice I can send the same message to all the numbers. So of course you want to eventually rotate it, right? So I can just go to my email to my sent box, and then I can just copy and paste that message, and then send a text, right? Now I go get their phone numbers. So I'm not gonna text the same guy. I'm gonna text other numbers. And inside of Google Voice, what you could do is um, send multiple. I think like five at a time. Maybe they changed it, but yeah. So you see that I'm sending to both numbers, and I'm gonna send this text, and boom, I emailed everyone. I texted all the numbers, and then I would call these two numbers too. So call, email, text, right? You're hitting them three ways, right? And of course, do some campaigns inside if you have actually do some campaigns inside of here so that you are automating it, right? So that's how to do it. And like I said, just like any downtime at all, just be inside there and just start calling, texting people, right? Whenever you have any downtime, right? So if you want the list for free, just reach out to me. If you don't have X leads, I can send it to you. If you have X leads, you should already have it. I think it's the middle plan or the higher plan. I'm not sure if it's on the basic one. So you can check it yourself. Um, but if you don't have, money, PropWire, True People Search, and Google Voice, those all three things are free. You can do that every day, right? If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. I'm gonna end here. We have our grandma going to the airport, so we have to get to the house today, and we got church tonight. So we're gonna end here. So if you have any questions, call, text, email. If you want the list, shoot us an email. We'll send it to you, and it's only going to go to a few people. So it'll be already skip trace too. So the phone numbers will be in the spreadsheet with their emails, and you can just work off the spreadsheet, right? So God bless. We'll see you guys next week, and that's what I plan on. Just every week, just giving something for free, like good information, something free where I can just give you guys a gift so it can help you hopefully close more deals. So God bless. We'll see you guys next week.